Welcome to Tutor Conflux. So this time I would like to talk about the changes that were made to the PMBOK. So since 2008, all the participants have been appearing for PMBOK 4th edition examination, and the PMBOK is going for a change, and the new examination will be effective from 1st August, and it will be based on the PMBOK 5th version. They had come with much more enrichment of the content, and few of the processes have been simplified, and they also have changed some of the nomenclature. So let us see those details. The project management fundamentals were given with more clarity in PMBOK 5th edition. Slight changes in knowledge areas. They have added one more knowledge area. We will see that one. And there were some changes in PM processes. They have simplified a few of the processes, and also the naming convention of these process groups and the processes also have undergone a substantial change. And earlier we have chapter 3 on the process groups. It has been moved on to the appendix. And PM processes were also changed, and for few of the processes, the inputs, tools and techniques and outputs were also changed. Let us see what those changes are. The definition of project management office has been expanded. It was discussed very briefly in PMBOK 4th edition, and the project life cycle, the project program portfolio relationships, those have been expanded and explained in more detail in the PMBOK 5, and also the project manager's interpersonal skills were offered with more clarity in this version. Let us see the changes in the perspective from the 4th edition to the 5th edition. The process groups remain unchanged. There are 5 in each of the editions, in each of the 4th and 5th edition, and knowledge areas were 9 in 4th edition, and it is 10 in PMBOK 5th edition. And the processes were 42 in 4th edition, whereas they are 47 in the 5th edition. Similarly, the knowledge area, the new knowledge area that has been added up here is stakeholder management. And there were also the number of processes were changed. In scope management, one more process has been added. In time management, one more is added, and in cost management, one is added, and in communication management, 2 were taken out. There were only 5 processes were added, and 1 area was added. The naming convention changes of PM processes. So if you see here, direct and managed project work, they said direct and managed project execution. The work is nothing but you're executing, so that execution itself has to be directed and managed, and I believe it is a more sensible name that they could give. And for scope, they have added as plan scope management, and similarly for time, plan schedule management is the new PM process that has been added. And if you look at the cost, there were 3 processes in 4th edition. There are 4 processes now, the plan cost management. And if you see here, for all of these qualities, they changed nomenclature from plan quality to the plan quality management. They just added management to the earlier names that were already there. Develop human resource plan, here human resource management. Identify stakeholder is moved to stakeholder management. So these are the few changes, and which are not very confusing. This is just an extension to the existing PMBOK knowledge areas, and it is not a paradigm shift from PMBOK 4th. So we strongly recommend, if you are resolved to do PMP, you would like to do it now. Now means before August 31st. Other changes are, pretty much self-explanatory. You can see from this preso, and we'll also be giving you the detailed change information in the next release of our communication bulletin. The other changes are inputs and outputs, and they have added more charts and tables for more to understand. They have added earned value calculation formula table in cost management. This was like really a big challenge for PMBOK 4th. And it is not an addition, I must say. It is an addition in the book that they are giving, but largely the formula and the approach that did not change at all. Earlier, we had to get these details from outside world, but now they had included them within the PMBOK guide. We are excited about PMBOK 5, and we are sure that we can offer more rationalized training in the PMBOK 5th edition, as it has been an improvement over the PMBOK 4th. And if you have any question, as usual, you can always reach out to us at tutorconflux.com. So stay tuned for more details on PMBOK 5th edition, and we are in the process of enriching our resources for your success in the PMBOK 5th edition as well. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.